recently what is happening in so-called Azad Kashmir, people are concerned about their life.
6,500 confirmed cases of, enforced disappearances of just Pashtun people. Besides Pashtun, there are Baloch people and Sindhis also. The number is astronomical.
It is a very serious crime, given that it is an international crime, considered under war crime.
Pakistan is using force, brutal force against civilians, peaceful protesters.
Most of them are killed. And then these people are dumped into mass graves, by the Pakistani army.
In Pakistan, it's becoming alarming. It's really becoming alarming. When we get the statistics, extrajudicial killings, torture, detention in unknown places.
UN should intervene to protect the life of the Kashmiris who are living under Pakistani occupation. Actually, there are many people, they are disappeared. But recently, what is happening in so-called Azad Kashmir, people are concerned about their life because more than 12 people they lost life since 29 September till now. We got reports from there, from media and social media, and Pakistan is using force, brutal force against civilians, peaceful protesters, and they are firing indiscriminately on the protesters. And they killed people, they injured people, there are hundreds of people in the jail, and they torture people. And through this international community gathering in United Nations, we urge that UN should intervene to protect the life of the Kashmiris who are living under Pakistani occupation.
The situation is very serious in PoJK, and now today in Islamabad is also there. The Kashmiri lawyers were targeted. So how do you see the treatment of the Kashmiris?
Yeah, Kashmiris are treated very badly. Our party senior vice chairperson Sardar Tanya, former vice chairman Sardar Aftab Khan, and many others were arrested today in Muzaffarabad. They were protesting in the front of Islamabad Press Club against these killings, injuries, arrests and torture by Pakistani state. And Pakistan has no local stand-by on Kashmir. She must comply with UN resolution on Kashmir and vacate these territories. She has no right to kill Kashmiris, occupy our land, our resources, and torture our people and eliminate our people.
It's a really very important issue, and we have been informing the international community on enforced disappearances time and again. And we submitted, recently 6,500 confirmed cases of, enforced disappearances of just Pashtun people. Besides Pashtun, there are Baloch people and Sindhis also. The number is astronomical. So we informed the United Nations Human Rights Council about these enforced disappearances, especially those internment centers. 44 known and several unknown internment centers where these, missing persons are, treated really badly. They are tortured, and most of them are killed. And then these people are dumped into mass graves, by the Pakistani army. So it's a really grave situation. We informed the international community that the Pashtuns, more than 32,000 unconfirmed cases of, missing persons we have received. But the confirmed cases are 6,500. And besides that, we submitted, through special procedures to working group on enforced disappearances, more than 300 cases, which were really, verified and confirmed by the United Nations, and then communicated to the government of Pakistan. But the government of Pakistan not responded in a satisfactory way, and the UN was not satisfied with the answers of Pakistan, and they are still, on the list of the United Nations Human Rights Council. They haven't dropped it, and they will continue to put pressure on Pakistan to respond. So it's very important we all gathered here during this conference and inform the international community, and we will continue our struggle, as long as we can.
Enforced disappearances is one of those war crimes that many states have instituted in order to combat their enemy, which of course have been outlawed at the international level with the coming into existence and coming into force of the Convention on the against all enforced disappearances. I think it is a very serious crime, given that it is an international crime, considered under the war crime. And so we know that all states are guilty of all this crime, but I think that in Pakistan it's becoming alarming. It's really becoming alarming. When we get the statistics, extrajudicial killings, torture, detention in unknown places, irrespective of who they are, and all this detention with the consent and the acquiescence of the state means that the state is becoming a rogue state.
So how do you see the UN should intervene and stop all these enforced incidents?
Of course, this is the primary duty of the UN, to intervene wherever human rights violation occurs in order to re-establish peace, because the UN was founded on the foundation that never again shall humans suffer the way it suffered from the First and Second World War, and never again shall people be killed. And so it is therefore the responsibility of the UN to come in and advise and recommend and even sanction its member states for continuing to violate their human rights. Because if they don't do this, it means that they will be failing on their duty to restore peace wherever it is threatened.